Assalamualaikum. How are you, Miss Atika and Miss Salma? Mrs. Salma, are you fine?
Alhamdulillah, Dr. Kari.
Amazing. This day is amazing day because the two speakers in this international lecture, Masya Allah, tidak bisa bahasa Inggrisnya. Saya gimana sudah di woro-woro ke ini ya, mahasiswa TP gitu.
Ya, sudah di woro-woro Bu Salma, Pak Karim.
Terutama mungkin yang semester 7 itu suruh ikut semua enggak apa-apa. Karena ini kan penting kan, kaitannya sama riset juga ya. Kaitannya dengan riset juga ya, riset di apa? Riset dalam
Sufism and psychotherapy.
Religious studies in Sufism kan.
Yes.
Dimana itu teman-teman semester 7 itu sangat berkepentingan sebenarnya.
We have invited the students of Sufism and psychotherapy, Doctor.
Yes, right.
And we have sent the materials of our presentation in
Yes,
WA.
very good, very well.
Very well. Very well. And then?
Where is Mr. Nushan? Itu kata-kata dari say that very good, very well from Mr. Nushan.
Oh yes.
Barang sedikit, very good, barang sejumput marai rewel.
Barang sejumput marai rewel.
Yang dari kelas ILOAR-nya juga sudah ya, Bu?
Ya, sudah di info tadi, Pak.
Oke. Untuk apa namanya link daftar hadirnya sudah disiapkan tidak?
Nah, itu saya belum tahu.
Nah, kalau belum kan coba konfirmasi ke ini. Mas Serva, Mas Serva apa Mas Ova? Coba tak tanya aja.
We are still waiting for the student who want to come and join.
Mr. Riza have joined, joined, Miss Atika.
Dr. Riza, baca.
Dr. Riza, not yet ya?
Yeah, not yet.
Coba tak
cek voice dulu ya, Pak. Ini, sebentar. Cek voice. Tes. Sama kayaknya.
Hello, this is Atika. Can you listen my voice?
Yes, I listen to your voice.
Yes. Thank you.
Mungkin bisa diputar video from tasawuf psikoterapi Bu Atika, biar sambil menunggu ya.
Oke, Pak.
Siap.
Okay, thank you for students has come and join in this class. We are still waiting for our friends to come and join in this class. And the topic of this international lecture is religious studies in Sufism. And then indexing and reference manager in research.
Mr. Riza have joined Ms. Atika. Welcome, Mr.
Ya, belum masih di jalan ini.
Oh, still on the road.
Dr. Riza wanna join in this in our faculty or from where?
Maybe in my room.
Oh, in your room.
Yes.
Okay.
Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi Fakultas Usuluddin IAIN Kudus. Program studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi merupakan salah satu program studi pada Fakultas Usuluddin IAIN Kudus. Program studi ini awalnya bernama Prodi Akhlak dan Tasawuf sejak tahun 2014. Selanjutnya, pada tanggal 12 Juli 2017, berubah nomenklaturnya menjadi Program Studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi. Program studi tasawuf dan psikoterapi memiliki visi menjadi program studi yang unggul di bidang ilmu tasawuf dan psikoterapi berbasis ilmu Islam terapan pada level ASEAN tahun 2023. Dalam rangka mewujudkan visi tersebut, Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi meningkatkan standar pemenuhan sarana dan prasarana serta lingkungan pembelajaran yang mendukung. Prasarana yang dipergunakan program studi tasawuf dan psikoterapi berupa ruang-ruang kerja 6 dosen Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi seluas 36 meter persegi. Untuk mewujudkan proses pembelajaran yang nyaman, disiapkan 6 ruang kelas yang representatif dilengkapi dengan media pembelajaran yang baik. Masing-masing kelas seluas 40 meter persegi. Begitu juga untuk pelaksanaan ujian skripsi, mahasiswa disiapkan ruang sidang munakosah yang memadai. Ruang perpustakaan dilengkapi dengan referensi bidang tasawuf dan psikoterapi baik berupa buku, jurnal, maupun prosedur. Untuk menunjang penguatan kompetensi mahasiswa Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi, didukung dengan pengadaan laboratorium Cyber Sufim dan laboratorium Psikosufi Center. Selain itu, dalam rangka mengoptimalkan pelayanan terhadap mahasiswa dalam hal ilmu teknologi dan bahasa asing, difasilitasi dengan laboratorium komputer dan laboratorium bahasa. Prasarana pendukung yang dapat bermanfaat bagi pemenuhan penyaluran bakat dan minat mahasiswa dalam bidang olahraga, tersedia fasilitas lapangan olahraga yang dapat diakses secara mudah oleh mahasiswa. Dalam mengembangkan bakat dan minat dalam bidang organisasi, juga tersedia ruang HMPS Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi, gedung SEMA dan DEMA Fakultas Usuluddin, dan gedung UKM. Sementara untuk layanan kesehatan terdapat gedung poliklinik seluas 96 meter persegi. Pelayanan kesehatan di klinik IAIN Kudus setiap hari Senin sampai Jumat. Sarana dan prasarana pada Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi terus ditingkatkan dan dibenahi dari waktu ke waktu demi mewujudkan program studi yang unggul dalam bidang ilmu tasawuf dan psikoterapi berbasis Islam terapan pada level ASEAN tahun 2023. Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi Fakultas Usuluddin IAIN Kudus. Program studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi merupakan salah satu program studi pada Fakultas Usuluddin IAIN Kudus. Program studi ini awalnya bernama Prodi Akhlak dan Tasawuf sejak tahun 2014. Selanjutnya, pada tanggal 12 Juli 2017, berubah nomenklaturnya menjadi Program Studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi. Program Studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi memiliki visi menjadi program studi yang unggul di bidang ilmu tasawuf dan psikoterapi berbasis ilmu Islam terapan pada level ASEAN tahun 2023. Dalam rangka mewujudkan visi tersebut, Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi meningkatkan standar pemenuhan sarana dan prasarana serta lingkungan pembelajaran yang mendukung. Prasarana yang dipergunakan program studi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi berupa ruang-ruang kerja 6 dosen Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi seluas 36 meter persegi. Untuk mewujudkan proses pembelajaran yang nyaman, disiapkan 6 ruang kelas yang representatif dilengkapi dengan media pembelajaran yang baik. Masing-masing kelas seluas 40 meter persegi. Begitu juga untuk pelaksanaan ujian skripsi, mahasiswa disiapkan ruang sidang munakosah yang memadai. Ruang perpustakaan dilengkapi dengan referensi bidang tasawuf dan psikoterapi baik berupa buku, jurnal, maupun prosedur. Untuk menunjang penguatan kompetensi mahasiswa Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi, didukung dengan pengadaan laboratorium cyber Sufism dan laboratorium Psikosufi Center. Selain itu, dalam rangka mengoptimalkan pelayanan terhadap mahasiswa dalam hal ilmu teknologi dan bahasa asing, difasilitasi dengan laboratorium komputer dan laboratorium bahasa. Prasarana pendukung yang dapat bermanfaat bagi pemenuhan penyaluran bakat dan minat mahasiswa dalam bidang olahraga, tersedia fasilitas lapangan olahraga yang dapat diakses secara mudah oleh mahasiswa. Dalam mengembangkan bakat dan minat dalam bidang organisasi, juga tersedia ruang HMPS Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi, gedung SEMA dan DEMA Fakultas Usuluddin, dan gedung UKM. Sementara untuk layanan kesehatan terdapat gedung poliklinik seluas 96 meter persegi. Pelayanan kesehatan di klinik IAIN Kudus setiap hari Senin sampai Jumat. Sarana dan prasarana pada Prodi Tasawuf dan Psikoterapi terus ditingkatkan dan dibenahi dari waktu ke waktu demi mewujudkan program studi yang unggul dalam bidang ilmu tasawuf dan psikoterapi berbasis Islam terapan pada level ASEAN tahun 2023.
Hello, Dr. Riza. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. There's feedback.
Voice-nya dulu Pak Dr. Riza. Kayaknya ada yang mantul.
Yuk.
நீங்க எல்லாரும் எங்க நாடு எமது நாடுல ரிசோர்ஸ் ஓகே இங்க பல்கலைக்கழகம் வந்து நுழையிற பிரதான நோக்கம் வந்து ஒரு பெஸ்ட் டிகிரியோட இருக்குது சரியா மேபி யுவர்
Dr. Riza, can you check your voice?
Check.
Yeah.
Do you listen my voice?
Yes, I listen to your voice. And
Okay. It's okay, good.
Can
Before
we
our
start
class
now or
begin.
later?
Before our class begin, I think we need to say hi to our students here. Say hi and please switch on your camera, right, Doctor? The students' camera, switch on and say hi. Maybe we can call several names here, like Satim Aliar from Sri Lanka, maybe, I think. Hello, Mr. or Mr. Satim Aliar. Or Misna Farwin, SM Misna Farwin. Hi, Misna. Can you switch on your camera? There is no voice, yeah. And I think we need rules of this meeting, yeah, Doctor. To the first, students have to change the name. You can change the name with your full name. It's not the number. It's like C143 Zamita ALF. Hello, Zamita.
Jamita from Sri Lanka also.
Maybe. I think she is from Sri Lanka. Hi, Zamita.
Where do you come from, Jamita?
Yeah, I'm from Sri Lanka.
Oh, you are Sri Lanka. Are you okay now?
Thank you, Zamita.
Yeah.
And next, we need say hi to several students to get to know each other more closer. And hi, Ramla from Sri Lanka. Ramla, PF, Ramla, Sri Lanka. Saya perlu ditemani Dr. Rikza di sini spotlightnya. Where are you, Dr. Rikza? Where are you?
Here.
Here. Yeah.
I'm here, please.
Yes. Please call the students here.
Actually, I can call them because there is no name in the layer of Zoom. Yeah.
Maybe students from Indonesia, you can call them. Like Sophie Aulia.
Yeah,
Hi,
Miss Sophie. Miss Sophie Aulia.
Miss Sophie Aulia.
Sophie Aulia is lecturer, yeah, our friend.
Turn on your camera, please.
You forget. I think she is my student.
Mr. Aan Ardiansah, can you?
Yeah.
Halo, Ibu Atika.
Hello. Okay, I think Dr. Rikza can start our class, please. Mangga, dimulai, mangga.
Let's start, Mr. Rikza.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wabarakatuh.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'in ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain wa ba'du. Honorable Rector of State Islamic Institute of Kudus and Honorable the Dean of Geology Faculty and the Vice Dean of Geology Faculty and all of lecture of at Geology Faculty, and also the two presenters, Mr. Atika Ulfiadlina and also Mrs. Salma Faatin, who have some unique topic in this occasion for discussion. Now we are going to the third webinar, and now we will talking about the religious studies in Sufism, indexing and reference manager in research, and will be delivered by two speakers. He is Mr. Atika. She is Mr. Atika Ulfiadlina. He was a lecturer at the Tasawuf and Psychotherapy program at the Geology Faculty. And the second one is Mrs. Salma Faatin, also in very nice topic about the religious studies in Sufism. Mrs. Salma Faatin as the Kaprodi, yeah. What the English in Kaprodi? Kaprodi for Sufism program, yeah. Okay. Shortly we are going to the discussion. From the first presenter, Mr. Atika Ulfiadlina. Time's yours, please.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Riza Muqtada. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brother and sister, our beloved students here. I hope you are healthy, safe, and sound, yeah, and enjoy our class. Take it easy. I think no worry you understand or not about our discussion. The important thing is you can enjoy our class and you can get know each other. The point of view is that. So allow me to share our presentation. Okay. Okay, this is our topic today, how to understand topics of Sufism and psychotherapy for research. Maybe I have to know what is your study program, yeah? Maybe I have to make a short conversation first to you, yeah? I'm gonna give a question to you about what is your study program. Maybe I want to call several students. Muhammad Ainun Naim, are you there? Or Ramla Sri Lanka? Or Sahnasrin SL.
Yes, madam, I am present.
Who is this? Who's this voice? Shana?
Yeah.
Okay. Nasrin are you from Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
What is your study program there?
My field is IT, information technology.
Oh, technology. How do you know? What do you know about Islamic studies?
Yeah, now I am working as a temporary demonstrator at Faculty of Islamic Studies.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay, thank you. I hope everybody can follow this class. Yeah. And I'm gonna explain our presentation slowly, so you can get what of point of view of our presentation. Okay, let me share the presentation again. Okay, this is our presentation. Let me manage our screen first. Okay. Okay, I think enough. Yeah. Okay. Sufism and psychotherapy. Maybe this is your first experience. Maybe listen to the term of Sufism and psychotherapy. Sufism and psychotherapy is one of the unique departments or study program in the Usuluddin faculty in a State Institute of Islamic Studies, Kudus, Indonesia. And it is just in Indonesia, you know, it is just in Indonesia, and it is not in another university in the world. This is just any in Indonesia. But usually in another university, we can find the science disparate. It is just Sufism and it is just psychotherapy. Actually, Sufism and psychotherapy is a combination of various science that discuss about humans. Sufism and psychotherapy is the symbol of integrated theory and practice. The theory is from Tasawwuf teachings, and the practice is from how to implement Tasawwuf or Sufism teachings as healing. So in that department, in our department, we study a lot of knowledge from Tasawwuf and then psychology from various perspectives like Java or Eastern and Western philosophy. And then psychotherapy or Religius in Tasawwuf literature. And of course, Al-Quran and Hadith, and then Religius, psychoneuroimmunology, and among other things. So we study theory and practice. For example, the theory of how to understand ourselves, be aware ourselves, develop and recover our body, mind, and soul to be a great personality, so we can be useful people to society. We practice our theory. For example, how to make a salat or prayer can be a healer for soul, or how to make our worship rituals can be healer for our soul, and so on. Nah, that is the meaning of Sufism and psychotherapy in our department. And then we're going to discuss about what is the Sufism. What is the Sufism? Okay, Sufism is a branch of Islamic studies that discuss about morals, and then our moral. Wait a minute. Give me a sec. Okay. Not only akhlak in behavior or a good attitude. It's like we donate to people in need. Also, we do not steal, we do not damage nature or public facilities, not insult people who have differences with us, not kill, and among other things. But also akhlak in our soul. I mean, it's like how to be a grateful people. How can we always remind about God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, having a resignation, I mean tawakal, character, or have a love for everyone, to be honest, to be patient, to be sincere, and among another thing. Sufism, or usually it is called tasawwuf for us, is teaching that teaches how to purify our mind and soul through a long spiritual journey. It is called a maqamat, and it needs discipline training or riyadah, and real effort or mujahadah in tasawwuf literature. Although there is no term Sufism in the Quran, a lot of teachings are explained in the Quran. For example, Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 222. Let me recite the verses. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa yas'alunaka 'anil mahid qul huwa adha fa'tazilun nisaa fil mahidi wa la taqrabuhunna hatta yadhhurna fa idza tadahharna fa'tuhunna min haitsu amarakumullah innallaha yuhibbut tawwabin wa yuhibbul mutatahhirin innallaha yuhibbut tawwabin wa yuhibbul mutatahhirin. Allah loves those who are constantly repentant and loves those who purify themselves. Or in the Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, verses 30 and 5. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu taqullaha wabtaghu ilaihil wasilata wajahidu fi sabilihi la'allakum tuflihun. Or in Qudsi Hadith from Bukhari and Muslim. If a servant of mine approaches me by walking, I will approach him by running. If he approaches me one span, I will approach him 1 cubit. So here we go. The thing is, the teachings of tasawwuf or Sufism describes how to be closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala or taqarrub ilallah through purifying our mind and soul. That's the point. And then what is the psychotherapy, right? Maybe you have curiosity about what is the meaning of psychotherapy. Psychotherapy consists of 2 words. Yeah, one is psyche, and the one else is therapy. Psyche or nafs in Sufism literature. Psyche is nafs, nun waw sin. Is the totality of the human mind, conscious and unconscious, the deepest thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. In the tasawwuf literature, it is called qalbu or qalb, and aql, ain qaf lam, and ruh, ra waw ha. And a lot of explanations of Allah in the Quran that talk about what the meaning of nafs. For example, in the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verses 1. And then in Quran, Surah Al-A'raf, verses 205. واذكر ربك في نفسك تضرعا وخيفة ودون الجهر من القول بالغدو والآصال ولا تكن من الغافلين. Nah, and the meaning of nafas in the Surah Al-A'raf verses 205 has several meanings. They are self, ruh, soul, and what's that? Appetence or lust, nafsu, syahwat. And mention to Allah or dhikr must be done by all of ourselves, not only our tongue, not only our mouth, but also our soul, our mind, our heart, and yeah, the totally of ourselves. And the meaning of therapy is a term for a variety of treatment techniques that aim to help a person identify and change troubling emotions, thoughts, and behavior. And in the Tasawwuf literature, therapy is Religius or Shifa, right? And of course, in the term of Sufism and psychotherapy, we use a Sufistic or Islamic perspective to implement the psychotherapy practice. Therapy is also similar to the term Shifa, and Shifa has several meanings, right? There is Ahsana. Ahsana, the meaning is make repairs. For example, do the best thing. And then Aslaha. The meaning is make improvement. For example, how to change our habit from a bad habit to be a good habit. And then Zakah is purify. For example, how to purify our bad attitude. It's like arrogant, stingy, envious, spite, and among other things. And then Poharo is purify, the same meaning, purify. And then Akhroja is secret or throw away, yeah. And then Sharoha is broaden our mind and soul and heart, melapangkan dada kita gitu, melapangkan hati kita out of the box, so we can gain the alignment from Allah or hidayah in Tasawwuf literature. Okay, and then wado'an is remove, and then ghufara, the meaning is forgive. Forgiving ourselves actually shows our acknowledgement of the bad things, and we have acknowledged the greatness of Allah. Jadi ketika kita bisa memaafkan diri kita sendiri, sebenarnya kita sedang mengakui kesalahan kita sekaligus mengakui kebesaran Allah. Tuh, maksudnya seperti itu. And then kafara, yeah, is cover, and naza'a is release. Right. That is several meaning of therapy. So Tasawwuf and psychotherapy or Sufistic psychotherapy is a treatment technique that aims to help a person identify and change troubling emotions, thoughts, and behavior with a Sufistic perspective. And then we're going to the next slide. This is about methodology research in general. This is a methodology research in general, right? We determine the formulation of the problem first, and then we can determine our strategy. We can choose our strategy, opinion, or empirical, or archival, or analytic. And then we can choose the data collecting techniques. We're going to interview, or survey, or observation, or simulation, and so on. And then the next slide talk about the research onion model. There are 6 aspects must be there in our research. So our research must consist of philosophies, approaches, strategies, choices, time horizons, technique, and procedures. And then how to choose the topic and subtopic of research on Sufism and psychotherapy studies. This is several topic and subtopic of research on Sufism and psychotherapy studies. So you can choose what the topic that you want to research. Okay, to begin with, Sufism studies. Sufism studies, we can explore, for example, a variety of concepts to be researched. And the subtopic is Sufism thought, and Sufism concept, and Torikoh, and so on. This is just for example. Sufism thought is about Sufism thought from someone who has a positive big influence on society. You know, so we can get data from thought of someone who has a positive big influence on society. It is like if you see in your social environment and you find a leader, you find a figure who has a big influence on society. He or she gives enlightenment to people there. He or she helps people to heal their body, mind, and soul. You can explore it to be a research. You can give the question on your research, for example, what kind of spiritual experience of the leader? Or what is the motivation of the leader to give a positive influence on people? Or why does the leader do it? Or what kind of positive influence that society get? Yeah, it is like that. There is the thing. We can get the data from direct interviews, or we can get the point of view of him or her from their books. Okay, and then in addition, after Sufism thought, Sufism concept. A lot of concept in Sufism, I think, that we can explore more deeply. For example, Zuhud concept. Maybe we can give the question. It's like, is that still relevant in this era? How do an interpretation of the classical concept of Sufism be suitable for this era? Jadi bagaimana memaknai kembali konsep-konsep yang ada dalam tasawuf dari zaman klasik sampai dari zaman klasik kita mempertanyakan kembali apakah konsep-konsep yang sudah digagas di era dulu itu masih cocok nggak untuk era sekarang gitu maksudnya. Or you can get the data from the books of Sufism from classical to contemporary books. Atau kita juga bisa mengkaji konsep-konsep tasawuf itu dari buku atau kitab-kitab tasawuf dari zaman klasik sampai zaman ini yang terbaru, contemporary, ya. And then the next subtopic is about Thariqah. Thariqah is Sufi order. We have many Sufi order here, and I think in Sri Lanka too Sri Lanka has many Sufi order there. I think it's like Thariqah Khalwatiyah. Maybe several students here knows about Thariqah Khalwatiyah. Maybe I think. And according to a historical perspective, expanding Islam, especially expanding Sufism thought in Indonesia, does not leave Sri Lanka and South India. One of the Sufism figures we know he is Sheikh Yusuf Al-Makassari. Was that? Active in spreading Islam. He has hundreds of students, and most of them come from South India. And student of Sheikh Yusuf Makassari, yeah, there is in Banten, Sri Lanka, Cape Town, and several another country. Okay. Yeah, you can choose the Thariqah your research. Maybe you can give question about, for example, yeah, how the murshid is the specific term in Thariqah for teacher, yeah, how the murshid teaches the Sufism teachings, or how movement the Thariqah in this era, or the question, what is the contribution of Thariqah to solve, for example, radikalisasi, untuk menyelesaikan radikalisasi. Apa sih kontribusi tarekat untuk mengatasi radikalisasi? And the next subtopic, various spirituality. Spirituality is one topic in Sufism studies, and it talks about how to give meaning to their life from a Sufistic perspective. It is like a well-being concept. And then the next topic is Sufistic psychotherapy. Yeah, Sufistic psychotherapy is about, for example, how does wudu therapy affect mental health, or what kind of Sufistic therapy can be used to heal several self problems. It is like stress, frustration, depression, and so on. Or how to implement a Sufistic diagnosis to understand what the problem is this. Or measuring what is the level of someone's arrogance. What is the level of someone's patience. What is the person's level of anxiety. Jadi bisa juga untuk mengukur sejauh mana kesombongan orang, tingkat kesombongan orang, bisa mengukur sejauh mana tingkat kesabaran seseorang. Gitu. Kita bisa menjadikan topik itu sebagai research kita. Gitu. Oke. brother and sister, our student, our wonderful student here, I think this is explanation for me. And if you are interested in the study of Sufism, you can research the topics that have been explained earlier. And this is any task for you. I hope you can enjoy do my task ya for you. This is task for you, tugas untuk kamu. Please write an essay. The essay is about your experience when facing difficult times at the time of being affected by disaster or someone or among other things lah. And how did you perceive God at the time? And how do you interpret this difficult event? So I'm gonna, I ask you to can write your experience when you're facing difficult times. It is like if when you get a disaster or losing someone or so on. Just write and just share your story, your short story in one what's that? One page, right? One page in Microsoft Word, and please submit to the link. This is the link, and I wanna share the link after this class. And any special rewards for the best essay. So I hope you can give your the best lah. Mudah-mudahan bisa menyelesaikannya. Okay, everybody, I think enough for me, and we're going to the next explanation from Madam Salma Fatin. And please welcome Madam Salma Fatin.
Directly or?
Yes.
I try to give a summary.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Atika Ulfiatina who has given us the information and the knowledge about the Sufism and psychotherapy. Now I will try to give a summary of the topic. It's an interesting theme between Sufism and psychotherapy. Sufism is more directed at psychological management so that we can draw closer to God, our Allah. Yeah. While the psychotherapy is more directed to improving our psychology through mental management, such as passion or sabar. Yeah. In essence, this kind of thing is more helpful for overcoming everyone's mental health problem, and this can be proven empirically through several research methods, including the onion model. Yes, and an onion model research. Yeah. But I don't know. Mental health programs can indeed be proven empirically, but what is interesting in the world of Sufism itself is trying to combine this empirical knowledge with Islamic values based on dhikr, tasbih, and etc. originating from the Quran and Hadith. And now we will go into the second speakers who that will be delivered by Mr. Salma as the head of program psychotherapy. Time's yours.
Thank you for the opportunity. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start my presentation, I would like to say thanks for Dr. Riksa Muktada and Miss Atika Olvia Adlina had explained more about focus and scope of Sufism and psychotherapy field. And in this opportunity, I will explain about navigating the references on the context of research. Ya. Jadi I will share my presentation. Yes. This is the topic we will discuss in this time about the method or strategy to find references about Sufism and psychotherapy field research. Actually, it's just not for Sufism and psychotherapy field. Actually, this is for all of field research. Yes. Okay. Before I explain some point for this meeting, I will give you explain that who is a student. I think the researcher is not for lecture. Yeah. The task or the job to research, this is not for a lecture, but this is for a student too. So the student according to me, he is or she is or she has or he has three roles. The one is learner. Yes, jadi when you study in your university, your role is as a learner. But the other side, you have a role as a researcher too. And then you are too as a research collaborator. When you do your task from your lecture, actually you be a researcher. Or when your lecture give you a task to observe or to interview someone, actually you be a research collaborator, etc. This I hope all of students here you know that you're not just a student, you're not just a learner, but you are all a researcher or research collaborator. You can collaborate with your friends or with your lecturer, etc. Okay. What do we share and discuss in this time? We have 2 points. The first is how do we navigate references in research? Yes, in this time we discuss about Sufism and psychotherapy research. So this first discussion is how to navigate references in Sufism and psychotherapy field research. This point is we share about where we can find references, reputable references to support our research. And next, we will explore the pattern of article. In this time, I will share sample of article about Sufism and psychotherapy field research. We will discuss what is the pattern, what is the part of that article in this meeting. So 2 points. We will start with this. Yes. This is some link. Yes, some what we can know. Some references, reputable references. This is I write here is a link about reputable international journal. So differences or the article in this link you can find with just you type this link, you just type and then you can open and then you can find more references you want. Maybe we try to yes. The example is yes. I open the sciencedirect.com. Yes. In here, you can type the keyword. The keyword from the scope you want to know about that. Example, we type spirituality. Yes. Spirituality. Like this, you can just enter and then you can find some articles from this. Yes. You can open one by one and then you can read or download. You can make this article is what you can citate from this article, etc. Yes, this is one of the link that I have write in my slide. You can just copy link one by one. You can try, you can type your keyword you want, and then you can find much article in this link. Okay, I will continue my presentation. I'm sorry, I don't try all of the links. You can try by yourself, one by one, from number 1 until number 8. Next, actually, when you find some articles in in that link, actually you have you will have some advantage. The one is the article you read actually will inspire you to find research focus. Yes, you read the article and then you know what the substance or the content of the article. You can know, oh, this is I know about this. I want to know this more. Yes, this one of the advantage of navigating references. And the other advantage the article can inspire you to craft your article title. According to my experience, crafting the article title is this is not easy. This is not easy. Maybe it's like simple, but this is need much experiences. So by reading more articles, it will help you to craft, to find, to write your article title. And then the advantage, the other advantage, that article will help you how to compose the article, help you to write your article. So by reading more articles, actually will help you to write your article from your research. This is in this slide. There are some parts of the article. Usually, the article is consists of title, and then there is abstract and keywords, and then there is an introduction. Then there is a literature review, and then method. There's then result or findings, and then discussion, conclusion, and references. This the general parts of the scientific research. Yes, in Indonesia we say skripsi. Yes, skripsi is consists of this. Yeah. Ada judul, abstrak, latar belakang masalah, kemudian kajian teori. Kajian teori we say in article is literature review, and then introduction we say in skripsi, or like latar belakang masalah, etc. So the parts of the article is the same with your skripsi. Yes. Okay, students. Now we will explore. Now we will know these parts. Yes, these parts one by one from this article. I have downloaded this article, and then we will discuss this article. Ms. Atika have explained that one of the scope of tasawwuf and psychotherapy is spirituality. Yes. So this article I have is about spirituality. I found it in Journal of Religion and Spirituality in Social Work, Social Thought. This is the title. Okay, the title is Spirituality and Religion in the Lives of Runaway and Homeless Youth. This article is discuss about what is the spirituality and religion among youth, among youth with has runaway and homeless. Yes. This slide, this presentation is part of article that we call title. This article is under title spirituality and religion, etc. So the second part is abstract. Yes. Abstract consists of the aims of the article, and then methodology, and then the result. Yes. To make you more clear about this article, we will open that article from this article. Okay, we will know detail about the article. This article is right by Nancy Williams and Elizabeth Lindsay. Yes. Okay, we go to next. This is abstract. Yes. This abstract explain about what is the aims of this article. Yes. From this abstract, we know that this article is the aims of this article. Explore the impacts of spirituality on runaway and or homeless youth. Yes. This article is conduct with interview with 19 former runaway and homeless youth, and then this article is qualitative, and then from the finding is what this is. We will know detail about what is the finding of this article. This is the keyword of this article. There are spirituality, and then runaway and homeless youth, and then resiliency and divine intervention. So the next is I give yellow. I give highlight with a yellow color. This is we call introduction. Yes. Although this article not write the term introduction in this article, but we know that this is pendahuluan. We said pendahuluan or latar belakang masalah, or we said in article is introduction. Okay, we will go to this paragraph. In introduction, we know the reason. In introduction, we know the reason of the author, why he or she write this article, this focus, why. Yes. Or we call in this paragraph, this is social facts. Yes. Fakta sosial. Why the author interest to discuss this focus. We know this is from this sentence. The authors say that focus on spirituality has emerged as a substantive focus of interest in the field of social work in recent years. Yes, and then he say that the use of spirituality as a therapeutic tool is actually catching up to addiction communities' resilience on spirituality. So this paragraph is explain about the social facts why the author want to discuss this focus in his research. And then the next paragraph with the yellow color, this is, I think, is literature facts. Literature facts mean is the author explain, the author share, the author describe about literature literature that what discuss about the spirituality. This is he said that leading social work researcher in the area of spirituality suggests that spirituality is a human quest for personal meaning, mutually fulfilling relationship among people, the non-human environment, and for some quote. So this paragraph is explain about concept of spirituality that I call this is literature facts. And then the author say that other scholars have described the presence of spiritual belief and associated religious practice as a source of potential healing that can provide a sense of connectedness to self, others, and a larger meaning or purpose. Yes, this is author describe the theory from the first, yes, from this year until this year. He explained about concept or definition of, about spirituality. And then the next, this we call theory, yes. So when you discuss some focus of your research, you must know what the concept or what is the theory about your theme. This is because this article is discuss about spirituality. So the theory in this article, author use concept, what is the spirituality, and etc. We go to the next. Okay, this okay. This is we say in Indonesia with rumusan masalah. This article have two research question. Yes. The authors say that the purpose of this study is to explore the role spirituality may play in helping runaway and homeless youth cope with even transcend their difficult circumstances. Yes. He said, the author said that the research question to be addressed, number one is, what is the experience of spirituality in the lives of runaway and homeless youth? Maybe we say in Indonesia, this is runaway lives of runaway youth. This is what remaja yang melarikan diri dari rumah. Maybe we said like that. And then homeless youth, we said tunawisma ya, in Indonesia. So penulis dari penelitian ini ingin mengkaji the experience of spirituality, pengalaman spiritualitas dari pemuda yang have problems, yes, mungkin broken home or maybe disaster and etc. The author want to know the experience of them. And then the second question is what impact does spirituality have on their ability to survive and transcend their personal circumstances? Yes, so this research, this article is one to answer these two questions. Next paragraph is explain about methodology. Yes, this is this article use qualitative study like this. The methodology, how the author collect data. He explained in this paragraph. Here, the author said that data is data used in this present study were collected into waves. Yes. The first wave, the author interview with 12 young adults, and the author write the criteria for participation in this study. This I give a blue color. This term is criteria that author explained for this study. Okay, this criteria, some criteria in this data collection. Author wants that participant had stayed in the shelter. This is all criteria. We say is persyaratan. Informant or participant, as we choose based on the criteria. So when you want to collect data from someone or from communities, you may have criteria. You can find who is the participation or who is the participant, and you can interview with them. This is author said that the interview conducted semi-structured interviews at last from 50 to 90 minutes each. And then author has interview guide. He has major subject areas, demographic information, and then difficult times the young people had experienced. This is I feel same with the task from Miss Atika. And then how they had made it through those time, and then turning points in their lives, current situation, definition of success, and future hopes and plans. And then second wave data collection. This is the same partnership, the same criteria, but the participant is different from the wave, from the first wave. etc. The author explained the sample of the 19 participants. There is 8 were male, and then 11 were female, 6 were African American, 1 Cuban American, and 12 were Caucasian, etc. And then the age, the participants' age is from 18 until 25. This is the age of the participant. And then this data analysis. And then this is findings of this research. Yes. We said in Indonesia, this is hasil penelitian, result of this research. In the findings, this is we just display the data from we get interview, and then we observe. We write in here. Yes. In describing this result, you may not you may not write the references, because this is pure for result of your interview and then result of your observation. So in this result, you may not take the explanation or ideas from the other author. Di pembahasan tentang result atau hasil penelitian, sebaiknya kita hanya menyajikan hasil murni dari hasil observasi, murni dari hasil interview, or maybe you have documentation. Kita murni menyajikan data itu. Jadi di point findings or result or hasil penelitian, kita hanya menyajikan murni data hasil interview, observasi, dan lain-lain. You can display with a table maybe, or maybe with direct citation, or maybe with a graphic, or maybe with feature and etc. Or photos maybe, etc. And then the next part is discussion. Yes. Yes. After we describe our result or our finding research, the next step is we describe our discussion. In this part, you can support your analysis with some references, some reputable references you had found in the links that I have presented. And then the end of this article is references. Yes, this is references, or in display the references or citation. In Indonesia, we use maybe with Mendeley application or Zotero application. I think this is the part or the pattern of the article. I think is the same. And then I will continue with the next presentation. Okay. Maybe you will ask how to start the research. Yes. Okay. The first thing that I feel the important thing is you must find the object of research or the focus of your research, and then you can find the data about your focus research, maybe from the articles, or maybe from some books, or maybe from some community, etc. And then after that, you can find the journal that appropriate with your research, and then you can make a submission for your research. This is if you want to publish your research in what's journal, a national journal or international journal. The next slide that I will explain you about how to find the right or appropriate journal for our research. Yes. There are some links, some link address that you can find the journal that right for your research. Yes. We will try one of them. Okay, let me try to you about journal finder. Yes, yes. Okay, you can choose one of them, and then you can open. This is I find the Springer journal suggested. This is one of the link address that you can find the journal that you feel that is right or appropriate with your scope research. Yes, this is we can open, and then you can type your title from your article, and then you can abstract. This is, and then you can choose the subject area of your research. You can choose is there computer science maybe, or maybe economics, or maybe education, or history, etc. You can choose one of subject area that right for your article, and then you just click this, and then you can find the journal that appropriate with your article. Okay, I will try to okay, maybe like this. We try. We type our title in here, and then we type our abstract. Here, and then we choose maybe this article is about what is Okay, where is it? Education is there. Okay, this is education. And then we click this suggest journal. Okay. Try. Okay. This we can find some journal that appropriate with our title and our abstract. As we can see in here, this is the journal higher education. We can know that from this journal we can know how is the impact factor, and then how many days we can wait for our article to be accepted. Yes, this is in this journal we need to wait for 10 days, yes, for the decision. Our article is accepted or rejected. Yes. And then the second is the second journal that write for the article that I have typed there, Asia Pacific Education Review. This is we know how the impact factor in this journal, and then we know how many days we can wait. This is need if we will submit, we make submission to this journal, we need 14 days. Yes. And then you can see one by one for the journal that suitable with your article. Yes, this is I will not to open one by one. This need a long time to open it, so I just give you one sample to open the link address to find the journal that suitable for your article. Okay, maybe just many slides again. And then the next is if you want to submit your article, you must pay attention to 2 points below. Yes, this is the first is the guideline of the journal. You can download, you can access what is the guideline of the journal. You will submit your paper, you will submit your article, and then you must know that your article is the scope of your article is appropriate with the scope of the journal you will submit. So these 2 points you must pay attention to this in order to your submission what your article is not rejected. Yes. Maybe this is a little explanation about how to navigate, how to find references in our research. So maybe just little I can give you, and I hope you can try by yourself. I hope you can understand what I have presented. So, and thank you for your attention, and I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Mr. Sharma. Yeah, what was delivered by Mr. Sharma was very useful, because at least we can get credible reference source, and that has become the standard for publication of international reputable scientific journal. For that, we are very lucky to get knowledge about this. Anyone who wants to be able to do research and scientific writing with a reputation should always increase access to these sites. After listening the explanation from the two presenters, however, the basic question is how can we conduct research on Sufism and psychotherapy scientifically based on existing reference in the world, while the integration between Sufism and psychotherapy is actually more well known in Indonesia. We realize that the culture of Southeast Asia, such as Indonesia, Sri Lanka, or the other nation, and the West are indeed different. So our study of psychotherapy is always associated with the religion, like Sufism. But how can we get this information about integration between Sufism and psychotherapy in a reputable journal around the world? Okay. In the column, there are interesting questions from several participants that can be answered by one or all of presenter. You can read by yourself, or I will read first. Okay, I will read first. Yeah, this is a question from Rahman Karim. Rahman Karim, not Abdul Karim. Yeah. The question is, what is the contribution of psychotherapy to our mental health? Tuh, malah mati. Sebentar. Kita pindah ke HP-nya dulu. Okay. What does make it different with psychology? Does psychotherapy need religion or gold stand alone? This is the unique question. Who will answer first? Mr. Atika or Mr. Salma? Just one question. And later we will found the question directly from the presenter orally.
Okay, thank you, Dr.
Okay, Mr. Atika will answer first.
What a wonderful presentation, yeah, I think. And thank you very much for your attention, especially for who is give a question?
Rahman Karim.
Okay, thank you for Rahman Karim for the question. The question is, what is the contribution of psychotherapy to our mental health? What does make it different with psychology? And does psychotherapy need religion or could stand alone? I would like to give your short answer about what is the difference between psychotherapy, sophistic psychotherapy, and psychology. Yeah. According to Sufism and psychotherapy department, yeah, according to our discussion, sophistic psychotherapy and psychology are different because any different paradigm, I think, yeah. The difference is in the paradigm used. If psychology only sees the inside of human beings, just two, physically and psychis, but sophistic paradigms looks at humans more deeply. According to Sufism, humans have divine potentials. According to Sufism paradigm, human beings, we have three potential. They are physically, and then sihis or kolbu, and the last one is nafas or divine potential. Divine potential is in Indonesia is fitrah ilahiyah. Fitrah ilahiyah or katspat, I think, yeah, similar to katspat. And that potential will give extraordinary power to humans to heal and to be able to enjoy their problems. And people like this will see the problem is not much bigger than the one giving the test. Jadi dengan kekuatan, dengan memiliki fitrah ilahiyah, kecerdasan hati, everybody, setiap orang itu akan bisa melihat masalah itu, tidak lebih besar dari Tuhan yang telah memberikan masalah itu. I think that's it from me, Dr. Liza, and I hope
thank you, Mr. Atika.
Can get of my answer. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Maybe Mr. Salma can give an addition. Mrs. Salma, give an addition.
I think enough.
I think enough.
From Ms. Tika, I think enough that actually it's different. There is a difference. There are differences in the psychology and psychotherapy, tasawuf and psychotherapy. Maybe just that I can say, Miss Dr. or Dr. Rizam, thank you.
Okay. Okay, maybe another question from the audience. You can write in the chat column or directly by oral. Maybe from Usulatan faculty. Mr. Karim, Mrs. Idrjum. Enough? Enough, okay. Okay, now I think enough on this discussion. In the last, I do not raise anything for the conclusion. Please conclude by yourself, because I'm afraid to give the wrong conclusion. Yeah. Okay, and the last, maybe Mr. Karim can give a reflection on today's discussion. We are waiting for the closing statement from Mr. Karim. Ayo Pak Karim. Hello, Mr. Karim. Are you listening?
You have unmute your microphone yet, Dr. Karim.
Please open your mic, Mr. Karim. Pak Karim tak dibuka.
We hope everybody can get a point of view of our explanation, yeah, Doctor. And maybe we have to finish our class because I have another schedule. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Okay, I think enough for this discussion today. And the last, let's close our program by reciting Alhamdulillah together. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. And I apologize for my mistake. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Karim, Dr. Riza.
Satu sinyalnya hilang-hilang terus ini.
Thank you.
Efek hujan.
As a second vice chair of the Solution faculty. Thank you, Mr. Hassan Sadili as a vice head of System and Psychotherapy department. Thank you everybody who's come and join here. And I would like to remind you about the next class. Our class is on Monday, 19 December 20 and 22 with the lecturer Dr. Zaizul Abdurrahman and our beloved friend Muhammad Hassan As-Sadili, with the moderator Sophia Aulia Rahmania MPD, and the topic of our class is strategies for graduate on time for PhD, master and degree students. And the special topic that Mr. Hassan will give to you is about Akidah, right, Mr. Akidah and Islamic philosophy. I think the topic is so wonderful topic, and we hope you can enjoy our class. No worry about you understand or not understand about our explanation. The important thing is you can enjoy, you can get the first experience to join the international lecture on academic research. Okay. Semangga Pak Karim menyampaikan sesuatu. Saya mohon izin undur diri dulu, Dokter.
Monggo, monggo.
Gimana Pak Riza?
Monggo Pak Karim memberikan apalah satu patah kata atau dua patah kata atau berpatah-patah kata terkait dengan program ini.
I think enough ya. I think enough. I just to say thanks very much for all of students in this program.
Okay, you are welcome, Mr.
Okay.
And we will waiting for the next program.
Yes. Okay.
Let's close our meeting today. Saya izin live dulu ya Pak Karim, because I have any agenda today.
Tuan Pak
Assalamualaikum.
Izin live dulu Pak Karim.